Konnichiwa, Mina. This is D Sakura, and you're watching PokeCast. Today on Collection Hunt Pickup video, this is episode 6, and I got some good ones. We'll start off with PC. Well, I was able to find this over Goodwill for a very good price. So this is Return Fire 2, and this is actually complete, which makes me very excited. Another game to put on to my big box game collection. Really excited for that. Alright, moving on to PlayStation 2. Right now over at GameStop, they're 75% off on all of their PlayStation 2 games. It's really hard working there right now because of seeing games and you don't have a whole lot of money. It's just like, alright, I'll buy this one. So here's a few games, and then there's a couple that were literally just left there that were donated. Alright, first one, sadly do not have the original case, but I had to pick it up for a really nice price, is Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. I think it only cost me $1, which is why I picked it up. Next is a good one I'm really happy about. It's complete, and that's Beatmania. Now comes the hard part. Finding the controller, which I've heard goes for a lot because it's so hard. Next one that is complete is Heavenly Guardian, which is more like a shooter RPG. It's really weird, but excited to have that one. Next one is the main reason why. Okay, a couple of these games I'm going to have to get. Snoopy and the Red Baron. It's not complete, but thanks to Metal Jesus, I learned that this is one of those games for the PS2. It's worth picking up, and he was not wrong at all. That's a fantastic game. Next one I picked up was Pack World 3, and it's complete. I'm very excited, and so far a very good game. Now these are the ones that were donated to me. So starting off, I have Rock Band, and I actually do have a controller where I can play with it, so I'm excited. Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. Wakeboarding Unleashed featuring Sean Murray. And then the last one right here, this is really cool. This is the World Championship Poker, and it's sealed. This game is not open yet. I actually already have another copy of this game, so it means I don't have to open it. Though I highly doubt this will ever become a spectacular, awesome game or anything like that, but having a sealed PS2 game at least is fun, even if it is one of the most sold games that, yeah, it's one of those, it's fun to have, but yet, yeah. Okay, now going on to the biggest section I have right now in this pickup video, board games. I was actually able to find a lot of good board games, and very cheap wise. The first one coming up is a game that I saw, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be cool. And after playing it, man, they really thought this one through. Vagabondo is what it's called. It's like I have to think about how to say that one. And as you can see from the front, this is how the game is, and it's basically, in a sense, playing. I don't even want to say Othello. It'd be almost kind of like playing Go. You're trying to get as much on the board as possible, but at the same time, it's just one of those bizarre ways to play. Like when you put down your piece, if you're blue, you have to connect it onto a red piece, and then you count your blue and red piece to get all the points. There's even doubling squares and all that. It's very good to play. Just unfortunately, my brother and my mom just have not gotten used to the concept of the game, so it's kind of, I don't have the competition I was hoping for on this game. It's a little too complicated. Next one I'm very excited to have. As for any of you who have been watching my pickup videos, I'm a huge Uno collector, and I was able to finally find Uno Dominoes, which makes me just ecstatic because this is actually was released back with Uno Wild Tiles, which is so far probably my favorite Uno I have in my Uno collection. So I was able to pick up this to add to my collection as well. Next I have Jackpot Yahtzee, and this one is really cool. You play it as you're trying to do a slot machine in a sense. You roll the dice, you get to get pieces, and you have to put the pieces on here and try and get as many as the same piece. At the end, you get points. Next, I have Triple Yahtzee. Yeah, I'm on the Yahtzee fans right now. You know, so I got this one right here. So that's really good. I'm really happy to have one of the older ones. Next is another Uno collector piece that I'm really excited to get. This is Grabbits. It's not Uno, I know, but it's made by, it's like if I get my finger right, made by the makers of Uno, you know, from the makers of Uno. So I'm really excited to have it because it is made by those guys, and it's really cool. And the game basically, I better pick it back up. The game is where you are literally trying to spell the word grab or grabbiz, and then you put these hands on the table, and then when somebody gets the word grab or grabbids, put it down, and people have to grab one of the hands and pull it out. It's kind of a musical chairs with cards. Okay, the next one. This one is Colds. I love it when they come up with a Quad Wrangle. Quad Wrangle. This basically is a tug-of-war with pieces. It is a full wood board, which makes it really nice. Wood pieces, and of course comes with dice. And the whole purpose is that in a sense you're playing Yahtzee, and you're trying to have a tug-of-war with the pieces, and whoever gets to the last of it gets that. It's actually pretty cool. It takes a while to beat, but it was nice. Next one I was very excited to get because I've actually been looking for something like this, is I was able to pick up Parcheesi. This is a 1979, or actually 75 edition, and I know it sounds strange, but I have not picked up a Parcheesi yet because I've been trying to find one that is an early edition. This is definitely one of those early editions to where it was just fun playing it, and it also has the embroidered, I shouldn't say embroidered, but the coolest part about it is you don't see this as often anymore. You actually got the name on the outside of the board, professionally looking like this, which does not come as often anymore, and it also comes with wood pieces, which is even harder to come by with today's standards, since wood is not what people like. And then finally, I picked up a trivia game. This is Trivia Challenge. This is the 1984 edition, and it has a ton of questions all the way up to 1984, which is pretty fun. Most of them are from what's basically comic books, TV, movies, you know, things like that. And it's pretty fun because a lot of the stuff that me and my mom would watch have questions about it, you know, from Nick at Night television like that, old TV shows. So it was really fun, and we just went through like asking each other questions. But this thing is heavy. I mean, this thing is like about 10 pounds of cards. But at least that means that there's a lot of questions. So that is my pickup video number 6. Have a great collection right there. Once again, I'm trying to get myself a camera where I can do some board game reviews, because there's definitely some nice ones down here that I would love to show you guys how it's played, and play against Mighty Pain, if you would, with me, just to show you guys how the game works. So I hope you guys have enjoyed these ones. If there's any comments about like, oh, I remember that game, or hey, you should keep an eye out for this thing, definitely let me know, because I'm always keeping an eye out for exotic board games that are unique. And once again, I'd like to thank everybody who has had pickup videos, and hey, look for this game, because it helps me find games as well that I need to add to my collection. So this is T Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.